Welcome back to Tones Concerns, touching lives around the world, motivated and inspiring. This is Midday Vibes and Chat. We are waiting for our washing cycle to complete. And the midst of that, we're going to be hydrating. We're going to be straightening some things around the crib. While just feeling, feeling blessed. Come through, chat it up. You know, thinking we might as well start in this kitchen and do a little bit of straightening. We might as well start in this kitchen and do a little bit of straightening. Might as well. Uh, might as well. Actually, before I get into this kitchen and do some straightening, I gotta finish off my most recent workout cycle. I did my chest, my upper body. Now I have to do my core. Then I have to do my legs. Then after that, we'll get into the straightening of the kitchen. So we're about to do some Russian twists. I need this as a pad for my hip bones or my glute bone. This is an easy 50. That was an easy 50, y'all. All work is easy work. Now I gotta take these off. Because my next workout is hip thrust, which I still need. Actually, I'm gonna need more of a support system. I'm gonna need to elongate this a bit in order to get my upper back region. Now that's for your hips, and that's for your glutes. That's my lower body. Now we about to continue. What am I practicing for? Life and anything it throws at me. See, your mind and your body and your soul is connected. And if you keeping one of those things healthy translates to the rest of them. So I try to focus on just keeping them all healthy. continuously. Everybody smash the like button, you know. Show some gratitude. Beautiful time to be alive. Time to be alive and beautiful. I only feel comfortable chatting and there's gratitude shown. So whenever there's more people chatting and I see likes on the video, just lock in and do my own thing. What it is, unanimous. Please smash the like button, my brother. Stay safe too. I appreciate the kind words. You look, majority of the chat be talking negative to me, so I try not to even respond until I get likes on the screen. So, because at the end of the day, that negativity can never consume me. I'm in the process of greatness. Appreciate you, brother. How you doing today? My mic is kind of bad. What it sound like? What's wrong with it? It sounds blocked. Damn. It's better now? Okay. About to say it might be time to get a new phone. I was expecting it might be time to get a new phone. It's probably where I had the phone. I think I had it too low, to be honest. Good observation, my brother. So I've been in my mind positively, and I've come to the realization. And see, when the Blue Lanes is in here, I like to get into these conversations because people earn a blue name. When I see blue names, it's people that came and been supporters, you know what I mean?
because I don't do this for validation, and everybody in blue know that. I don't do this for validation at all. I do this out of commitment, and therefore I admire commitment, and I respond well to commitment. Nearly April meaning nearly New Year. Scott, if you know the real New Year is in April. You know what I'm saying? See, it's a reason why they dropped the crystal ball on January 1st. It's because they gotta convince you that's the new year. You see, as we go into April, you'll be able to see nature's sign of a new year, you know. But a lot of people will be numb to that because they didn't see that big fancy ball drop. However, the universe has already established its cycles, and there's much meaning to these cycles, which is a part of the reason why I ended my March and ended my year utilizing my March the way I utilized the month of March. I utilized March the way that I utilized it because I needed to keep in connection, you know, with source. Therefore, I needed to get rid of a lot of old cells. This is why I fasted as much as I fasted during March, and to welcome in some new cells because I am not who I was last year. New communications and a continued process. So that all links into what I want to talk about, which is some people view life and connections, relationships, which are relationships entitled friendships, family, romance, work partnerships. All of these are relationships. Some people view them as a means to validation. Um, those are people who are insecure. A person who is insecure is a person who has not realized sense of self and awareness of self. Um, then you have other people who more healthily um, utilize relationships and connections um, as a sense of commitment. I mean, like for example, me and my job are in a healthy relationship. Therefore, I'm committed to showing up and giving my best work every day that I'm scheduled because I recognize that this job is going to fully consider me, not remove me mid shift, and impact my ability to get money the same way that I'm not going to come into this job and not perform at my highest possibility, trying to gain them repeat customers, consumers. Um, a relationship is the same thing. See, some people will utilize it for validation, right? A lot of people are in a relationship just to say they're not single. A lot of people are in relationships that consist of them gassing each other's heads up. But in reality, a relationship is supposed to be two people who are committed to a process. I mean, it's just the process is meant to be the most long term process. See, marriage is unification under God. You feel me? So once it's unification under God, you have to eliminate what is pointless and purposeless, and you have to highlight the purposeful nature of the equation. You know what I mean? It's not about this person makes me feel right when I'm wrong. It should be about this person is impacting me, and I'm impacting this person in a way that will make both of us better people. And it should actually have a personal joint goal attached to it as well.
If not, it's a waste of time, in my opinion. If not, it's a waste of time. And I'm never going to confuse myself that that I'm committed to anything but validation, because that's simply what it is. At the end of the day, when more than one person comes together, right, in a committed effort, the result is achieved more times than not. You feel me? That's just the reality, because humans are just naturally capable. And although we each come with our weaknesses, we each come with our strengths. So when you pull together and add commitment to a bunch of, or even just two people with weaknesses and strength, but they're committed to getting a great result, um, you bring forth a masterpiece, quite literally a masterpiece. Um, Now the energy that was individuals has the capability of creating an entity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, a force. So at the end of the day, participating in the intelligent walk of being a human being, right? A lot of people are actually looking for validation from people who don't have nothing but sorrow. And because I'm able to recognize that and see that, I'm unable to participate in that. That to me is just a sign. Like when I used to be that person, I had to recognize that I have low self esteem. Then I had to pinpoint why I had low self esteem. A lot of people's low self esteem, right? I tell you guys, I'm not religious. However, I studied the Bible. And what is true, I use, and what is not true, I disregard. A lot of people's low self esteem comes from the fact that they haven't built faith through works. What is faith? Faith is a level of knowing, right? It's been replaced these days with blind faith of idiotic ideologies. However, the reality of faith is when you shoot 1,000 shots a day and you make 800 of them, what happens is you're shooting at 80% every like day in and day out. Now you have built faith. You don't put up one shot a day, miss it, and then walk around having faith that you should get the game winning shot attempt. I mean, that's not faith, that's delusion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have replaced faith with delusion because faith and works go hand in hand, and without one, you cannot get to the other. It's that simple. Um, so I live in a life of a sound mind, and that's what I'm committed to because at the end of the day, it makes me unstoppable, quite literally. It makes me unstoppable at attaining and achieving every single goal that I set. Because listen, we all got so much time in a day, and the truth is, we're all in competition with those who are not committed to our agenda. It's that simple. We act like the government is the only person who has an agenda. Everyone has an agenda. It is a unit when people come together in order to bring the agenda to life. That's what a relationship should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, people worry about the small things, things that don't matter at all in the scheme of things. And a lot of times, when people worry about those things, they can't even tell you how it actually benefits the whole. All they can tell you is that it benefits because basically their emotions won't allow them to be a participant unless they have their way. Um, that personally, is neither here nor there. That's what makes it. See, like people don't understand. Like all that means is that you're not at the level of maturation required to really be taken seriously. That's all that actually means. It doesn't mean that things won't get done now. It means that mental note, this is a characteristic of this person, and maybe um
maybe now I have to suggest that this person isn't capable of, the task that I've chosen to commit to with my lifetime.
So I've realized that I'm not a person who looks for validation. I'm a person who is 100% about commitment. You feel me? Which means that I have a goal in mind and I'm going to put all of my energy into the accomplishing of that goal. And when I say all of my energy, it doesn't mean I'm going to drain and deplete myself and not be capable of anything else. It just means that I've become an adult and I've learned how to prioritize and I've made a real priority, a committed priority of what I deem as important. You feel me? At the end of the day, me personally, over the last few years of my life, boom, I didn't climbed up into six figures. Cool. Now people say money is this, money is that. Money is very important. Period. Money is very important. At the end of the day, if you want freedom, if you want to experience a life of freedom, you're gonna have to have money. Um, Now you're also gonna have to have financial literacy, but money is very important. So for the last course of the last few years, I've as an individual been able to put myself in the position to climb over six figures. I've already done that. Um, Now I've been able to put myself into position to be able to exceed, do a lot better than that. Um, and if I so choose, I can double that. You know what I'm saying? If I so choose. Um, so I'm in a good position when it comes to that financially. However, that's still a prioritized commitment to me is finances. You feel me? Especially before it's about like here goes my thing, right? I'm not going to act like things are fun that are not fun. You feel me? If you want to really have fun in life, you're not gonna have that fun on a vacation. You're not gonna have that fun on a vacation. You know why? Because for at least half of the vacation, you're gonna be thinking about how you gotta make it back home and get back into your cycle of work. You feel me? And that's just the reality. I don't listen to music in general. That's just the reality. So it's like the reality is me personally, I'm trying to get into the point of life where life goes how I tell it to go. And how am I going to achieve that? I believe that it's something I can easily achieve by just continuing on the path that I'm on. I don't really think I need much. Now, do I need assistance? I mean, assistance would make that I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fool. I recognize that committed assistance, one, I will have to shed ego to the point where it's not just about what I want, me being able to do what I want. It's also about the people who have committed to that process with me being able to do what they want. So now you have to find people who don't want to control one another, however, care enough to have a positive impact in reaching that goal of personal financial freedom. Um, for me, that's not hard. I don't care what nobody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? If I do care, it's actual care. What's that mean? Okay, you putting that in your body. Boom. Studies have shown that that leads to this. Is this really what you want for your life? If this is something you want for your life, then feel free to do it. However, when it begins to affect me negatively, I also have complete, control over governance over myself to where now I can say, well, this has been the result of your life and your actions, and it's affecting me negatively. Remove myself, and vice versa for everyone else around me. Early to work since my boss said I can pick clocking 20 minutes early since I asked what's the earliest. Hey, get to it. Get to that pay. Get to it, my brother. Congratulations. I hope you're having a blessed day. Smash that like button too. You feel me? So like there's other goals, right? People have made it, brought it into my awareness that it's other parts, other things in life, that matter as well. as getting money. But you know what? I realize because there are other things in life that matter other than getting money. Um, but here's what I realize: all of those things take money. So still, the priority has to be what? Money. Ain't that a bitch? So it's like, what are you telling me that for if I still gotta get this money in order to, I mean, I still have to prioritize the money. Now, it'll be a point when I have enough money, when I own, a piece of property and I have enough money to where now I can be like, okay, shit, money is a solved problem, still priority, but I've solved that problem. And then boom, I can indulge. I can indulge in doing this, that, the third, the fourth. However, the reality is I should never make money less of a priority than it is. Now, I'm actually in a healthy place with my appropriation of the prioritization of money. I wouldn't do anything for money that would cause me to lose respect for myself. And what does that mean? If you talking to me disrespectfully, if you're treating me disrespectfully, I am going to find another way to make money that's not going to cause me to have to deal with that. I would not have sex with a man for money. Would I have sex with a woman for money? To be completely honest, no. The reason why I wouldn't is because I would have to also be sexually attracted to that woman. If not, I'm not having sex. That's just what it is. Now, also, I gotta know they don't have no STDs. It's a lot of things. Money alone could never buy me. And that's just what it is. Just Matt, I'm gonna just have to ask you to shut up. Okay? Relationship with God is your ability to understand the laws of the whole universe. Amen. And that's actually the only thing that I prioritized over money is my ability to observe cause and effect in the laws that are invisible but can be made visible by the mind and observation. We just got we just got to have it. But what money is worth if you have stage 4 cancer? Nothing. Yes, it is. Money is still worth something if you have stage 4 cancer. You sound stupid. Money is called wow. Well, if I have enough of it, I can secure the people that I'm leaving behind in this world. See, you're just selfish. See, you see how the person who doesn't prioritize my money actually shows to be the more selfish person in the end. If I have stage 4 cancer, my money can still make the a bigger impact than what my words can. Most likely, some people words can move mountains. I mean, shout out Yeshua HaMashiach. You know what I'm saying? And if you reach that point, it's only because you've completely shed ego and you've embraced truth beyond the responses you get from the outside world. Relationship with God is literally the one thing higher than relationship with money. And if you read the Bible, which like I said, I'm not religious, and the Bible was not originally a religious text, but has turned into a religious text because people have created religions out of it. Um, you will recognize that God never wanted his people to be broke. God lets you know that his people, the ones that's his people, quote unquote, that's broke, is living apart from him. That's why they broke. People are broke because of cause and effect. You know, a lot of people who are broke don't really put in work just because you show up and clock in to a 9 to 5. If you show up and clock into a minimum wage 9 to 5, day in and day out, and then you say, oh, I put in my work today, then you know what, brother? You know, the reality is you haven't put in any work. You're an unskilled laborer. Putting in work develops skills. Developing skills develops worth. You feel me? Every day you can put in your labor, but you also must develop skill. It's that simple. It's many different realms of skills. Pick one. Pick one, continue to grow in it, Eventually, you reach mastery. Within that, you separate yourself. You want to be a great athlete, a music artist, and want to make money from legacy. So, how committed are you to that? That's the question. How committed are you to that? I'm doing good today. How you doing? Can you smash the like button? I'll be doing even better. I'll tell you exactly what I want to do. And after I tell you what I want to do in life, right? And I don't care. Like, this is why it's about some people going to be equally yoked. Some people are going to think what I want to do in life is stupid. What I want to do in life is I want to um, make fitness a lifestyle. I want to make it a lifestyle. You feel me? I'm not trying to make it something to where I can get some quick results, like people who juice up, use steroids, things of that nature, kill their bodies, saying that they trying to make their body stronger. I want to be a public opinion, you feel me? Which is what I want to create a platform where I share my thoughts, opinions, and lifestyle. Expose myself, expose my truth. Um, I want to be a multifaceted, intelligent investor. I want to be an overall motivation and inspiration to people without being a part of the circus. And what I mean by that is I want to be a overall inspiration and motivation to people without it being tied to something that someone else had to allow me to do. You feel stuck on this steps? Well, sit with it, reflect. You know, other goals I have, I mean, I feel like humanity has been misdirected. So I would like for my lifetime, in my authentic approach and expression, to open up people's minds. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we live in a way where we're just oppressing one another. It's just the reality is we're comfortable with lighter oppression because we just historically went through time periods of great oppression. And the reality is we need to let go of it. We need to become less oppressive. You know what I'm saying? As people, we're very fast to have emotions build up inside of us and attach the reasoning of that to another person. And what we don't even recognize is we're only attaching the reasoning to the people who are available for the reasoning to be attached to. And if we were able to become aware of that, we will recognize our own flaw. If you just ran, could you be a great athlete? In order to be a great athlete, you would have to train. You would have to train intelligently. You would have to um, nutritionalize intelligently. You would have to recover intelligently. And what would separate you from just being any other talented athlete and make you a great athlete is you would also have to impact people around the world um, by exposing the inner workings of your mind through phrases and quotes that that allowed people to apply it to their life and to become better at whatever they're doing. I'm not Dr. Umar Johnson at all, my brother. I done been in relationships with women of all races. I'm in a relationship with a beautiful black woman, but it's not because I'm racist, nor is it because I'm hurt about a history I read about that doesn't align with, the life that I'm living right now. You see, it's hard to feel oppressed and blessed at the same time. That's the reality. And I just feel blessed. Now, it's easy to notice people's attempts of oppressing you. However, when you notice people's attempts of oppressing you, it should not change your core. Once it begins to alter you, then you've conglomerated with those people, and now you are actively oppressing yourself. You feel me? Sayo, so you decided to be disrespectful. Sayo. So since you decided to be disrespectful, I'm gonna tell you straight up, fuck your mama. Don't nobody like that stink breath bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like your stink breath, stink booty ass mama. That ugly raggedy hoe bitch. You know? You see what I'm saying? This ain't no AI. This a real nigga in your presence. Gonna have to understand that. It's a real nigga in your presence. I ain't say nothing about your sexuality, brother. So how I'm on some Jaden Ivy shit. Matter of fact, the day before Jaden Ivy did his whole rant, I was on the internet talking about how I'm not a Christian. So I'm on some Jaden Ivy shit. Ivy shit. You sound stupid. You sound like a bot. You sound like you need to go watch your mama get fucked by BBC. You know what I'm saying? You know? Feel me? I just want to let you know that. Like, it's not beyond me. See, whenever somebody tell y'all some real shit, you then expect them to fall into this Christian embrace because you niggas is pussy. You know? I don't do any drugs. That's your mom. I guarantee you your mom uses more substances than me. I guarantee it. I'm not going to stop cracking your mama. See, the difference is you can say something to me on the internet if I really want to. I could fuck your crush. I could fuck your crush, send you the video. You know? That's the difference. See, you don't have the ability to hurt my feelings. I'm going to hurt your feelings if I want to. That's the difference. The fact that you can remember 1982, you should probably get off the internet watching me, little pal. Especially if you're gonna watch me and you trolling. You still not learning, huh? One day I'll see Jesus. Jays didn't exist. Okay. I know for a fact I will never see Jesus because Jays did not exist when Yeshua HaMashiach was walking this earth, and I would never disrespect that man. The way y'all be disrespecting that man by telling me about this Jesus shit. Y'all disrespectful as hell. I can never ever. I don't want to be on the same side of your validation. If you're gonna keep calling, you claim someone to be your Lord and Savior, and then you play with his name. I don't care about your validation. I think you're delusional. How about that? Your effort in telling me that for what? One day I'll see. Yeah, when you see Yeshua HaMashiach, he's gonna smack fire out your ass. When he said, "Address it to whom it may concern." Amen. Nipsey was a real one. Long live. And he was, I don't know Nipsey all the way, but his music, his bars, his lines, and his music resonated with some real shit. Jesus ain't God, nigga. How about that? You never met me in 87. I wasn't born. You know what I'm saying? Get your life together, nigga. I give reference to Yeshua HaMashiach. That was a real being that did real things. and everybody playing with Yeshua name, I'm gonna be honest with you. My ancestor is not gonna take that lightly on y'all. It is what it is. Jesus is not Yeshua. You sound stupid. You see what I'm saying? You telling me that that's like me saying cat is dog. That's like me telling you cat is dog. You sound stupid. Shut up. Both two different titles. But I'm gonna tell you it's the same thing. You sound stupid. You should shut the fuck up, you blasphemous bitch. How about that? You can come in here with that false Christianity shit. Suck my dick, bitch. I hate it when people do that. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. Okay? Jesus isn't even an English name, it's a Greek name, stupid. What's up, discipline? Can I book something related to calisthenics? What it is, passport? Tell me what you mean by that. I don't, Jesus ain't never touched me. Hi, can I get a shout out for my birthday? Your name is no. Fuck you, Cooper. I think you're a bitch. Listen, here go the thing. I'm in my own domain vibing, and y'all coming to me with this bullshit as if I'm supposed to be emotional. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all straight, I'm gonna disrespect you right back. You welcome, passport. You know I'm always do what I can do in real situations amongst real people. I mean, they talking crazy in the chat. Here go the thing, y'all. You're not going to convince me to conform and disrespecting Yeshua or Yahweh. It's never gonna happen. You do what you do. Who do you think Yeshua? I think Yeshua HaMashiach is Yeshua HaMashiach. What are you talking? You telling me what the Romans said? Listen, I recognize that Jesus is a Roman creation based off of a being that they killed for no reason and then tried to tell his story 50 years later while still at war with his family. But Yeshua HaMashiach is a person whose presence was so powerful that it caused that to happen. And that's what it is. If you don't get it, then spit it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. How about that? Yeshua was out there slamming the tabernacle. You feel me? He was throwing shit around. It said that Yeshua went into the church and came out with his garments after he beat them people ass so bad. His garments looked like it had wine stains on it. He beat them bloody. That was Yeshua. Get your life together. You sound stupid. Okay? Sorry if I sound disrespectful. I want to turn to God. I love God and will be obedient. An obedient son that helps people around and comes out as a strong brother for anyone I can be. Hey, that's amazing, Vapor. I appreciate that. Please commit to that in your life. If you commit to that in your life, not only will your life change, but the people around you's life will change. You're an amazing individual, and I love you. I don't know Jesus. No, I don't know Jesus. All I know about Jesus is his name didn't exist when Yeshua HaMashiach existed. I trace my lineage back to the very lineage that birthed Yeshua HaMashiach. Therefore, through blood, through DNA, which holds genetic coding and memory, I do know Yeshua HaMashiach. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Ooh, in his holy name. In his holy name, the same thing that flowed through his veins flow through mine, little brother. Okay? Look at that. We gotta say, oh, hey, nigga, your mama is still gonna enjoy my content, brother. Does not matter what you protest to me. You can't get your mama to quit smoking cigarettes. You can't get your mama to stop smoking weed. You can't get your mama to stop drinking alcohol. And you damn sure can't get your mama to stop watching my content. Remember that, little boy. Elixir, go suck one. This fool hasn't cracked open the Bible since he was in prison. It's not a fact, and I've never been in prison. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Don't be mad at me because you're brainwashed and your life sucks because you follow nothingness and expect to get something out of it. You're just submissive. That's all you are. You're submissive with nothing to show for it. Remember that, you punk. You know, I've never had an EBT card. You sound stupid. Your mom literally hasn't fulfilled herself yet, and she won't until she gets a BBC in her throat. Remember that. Get your life together. Get your life together, you disrespectful blasphemer. You're a blasphemer. And that's the problem with you, is you're a blasphemer. Gotta get your life together, punk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your life together. You know what I'm saying? I'm reporting you for vulgarity. I'm reporting you for vulgarity. Oh my god, I'm gonna go do it. I'm an internet Karen. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's my flex. I'm gonna report you for your vulgarity. I'm gonna report you because of it. I'm gonna report you because you're vulgar. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. What it is, Jay Bush? How you doing, my brother? Hope you having a beautiful, blessed day. Get a job. I got 3 jobs. One of them begging for me to show up. The other one, happy that I show up. And the other one is just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Talking about. Now let's get back to your reality. Are you in the labor force? Open up your bitch ass ears, pussy boy. Just got well finished shopping. I hope you got some good things, my brother. Y'all call it the Trinity. That's Christianity once again. We call it the Father. All praise be to the Most High. You know what I mean? And because the Most High leads his Son, we shall follow the Son. But we shall never be following the Son, because we are only following the Father, who has placed the Son as a tool of his own doing. Gotta understand that. If you don't understand that part, you just disrespecting God. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting God. You feel me? Disrespecting him. Do you contribute to the U.S.'s nominal GDP? Absolutely, I do. I bet you I contribute more than your broke ass. You know, that's a crazy thing. You using these words, you need to use your credit card, nigga. What it is, code ACE. You need to be using your credit card. Next evening, paving roads with Hank. This year, he's gonna bump me up to make 12,000 a year, but he only plays us yearly. Damn. At least you doing something, but that ain't shit. I saw that you was on live stream, so I had to stop by to say hello. I appreciate you, Jay. You a real one. I appreciate you. 1,000%. You know? 1,000%. Now look. I don't mean to be an asshole, but my clothes are ready to be moved from the washer to the dryer. Okay? Hank lied to you. Um, but my clothes is about to be moved from the washer to the dryer. Everybody smash the like button. However, while I'm on my way to the washer and dryer, my phone is gonna be on the charger right in here. It's only gonna take me about 3 minutes. So Not to be an asshole, but I'm gonna let y'all watch my couch for these next 3 to 4 minutes. Now, if you so choose to, you can leave the stream. But if you choose to stay, just know that I appreciate you. I will be back in 3 to 4 minutes. And to the trolls, you can suck my blick righteously. Um, I'll be back. Don't worry. But I'm gonna leave my phone right here. You know? Because it's a beautiful time to be alive, and the time to be alive and beautiful. Yeah, I mean? Yeah, I mean? Looks nice and cozy, thank you. It's definitely a big upgrade. Many more to come in the future. Many more to come. Man, listen, I don't know if you mentally challenged or what's going on, but I feel like Hank paying you $12,000 a year is taking advantage of you. And as a good person, I'm going to tell you that you shouldn't have left home with your parents. Because if you were that easy to be taken advantage of, you need a caretaker. And $12,000 a year for any job, it's not enough. Okay. Okay. Hank got your back, don't it? All right, Huckleberry. I'll be back. Y'all let me know if my cat is really going wrong when I was gone. Let's see. Ah, we got some real ones. So it's a few real ones in here. So now we got our clothes in the dryer. They're gonna be there until 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, our clothes will be done drying. We'll have some time to after that. I'm gonna study my works menu and then overall end up getting ready for work. But until then, we're gonna vibe it out, you know. Um, I gave my cat some treats earlier. Just noticing that I haven't given him like his wet food. Hello, Janaea. Janaea, you all right? You need to give it a real one. You know, I know you're a real one. How can I give my cat some wet food? So, my cat finally ate all his wet food last night. It's been a minute. Which food did he have last night? Was it the fancy feast or was it the Sheba? Come this way. You've been good. Hang on, we keep the real ones on the crew. Makes sense. Bet you it makes a lot of sense for Hank. I don't think it makes sense for the crew, but it makes sense for Hank. I know that. So, what are you able to afford with that $12,000? That's my question. Because normally, for people to feel to easily get scammed like that, does Hank also give you heroin for discounted price? Just wondering. I'm just trying to figure out how you got in this situation, pal. So I give him his food. Should I watch you eat? You want me to watch you eat? I don't know. I think my cat might want me to watch him eat. He might be that type of cat to feel more comfortable when you watch him eat. I don't know. We'll wash my hands real quick. I'm gonna go watch anybody eat. Absolutely smash the like button. Come through, Onyx. We're gonna watch you eat. hmm We right here with you. Ah, I'm learning this young lad. Don't worry, brother. I'm right here. Go ahead, eat. I'm gonna put the sheets on your bed. Okay, that makes sense because when you're eating, you're vulnerable. So I'm with you. Don't worry about it. I'm right here. That thing ain't finna hurt you. I'm right here, homie. So maybe he wants somebody to come with him. Okay, you want to play? Maybe he wants somebody to be right there with him when he eat. You want to play? You gonna eat it? Huh? Do you just no? What's on the dinner food menu for today? Woo! I ate such a big breakfast. I'm about to eat lunch, and then I work tonight. So I don't really know if I'm gonna eat really dinner tonight. I'm about to just make some quinoa and then have also a little bit of some avocado with that quinoa. And then tonight when I come home, it might just be dessert time, low key. Low key. Unless I want to make some more steak. But I think it's just gonna be dessert time because I'm gonna eat a little something at work too. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna start making it in like 20 minutes, maybe less. So he laying around purring. He liked the fact that his food came out, that sharing space with him. You feel me? He's satisfied. He ate a spider earlier. I like that he did that. You gotta hold it down. So now we just vibing. Just know anyone trying to come troll you will get this work. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because me personally, like, if people come troll, I'm gonna talk that. What's up? How you doing, Blue Light? If they troll me, then they gotta deal with me. I'm saying at the end of the day, I don't care about their feelings. Like I'm not ever gonna be like I be seeing it on streams, right? I guess people like that's the road to streaming success. I'm never ever gonna sit here. I don't really have controversial opinions. Like I don't have any opinion about nobody's sexuality. I don't have an opinion about nothing that I can't tell you the reason why I have the opinion directly about it for. And to be honest, I'm not tripping off of nobody, but if you bring your bullshit to me and try to impose it on me, I'm gonna disrespectfully tell you why I'm not letting you impose it on me. But what I'm not gonna do is sit here and act like I'm a pre-K teacher in order to have a successful stream. You got me fucked up. I am not gonna act like a preschool teacher. You know what I mean? If they want to be on that, we can be on that. So, hella comfortable. You just gotta vibe out with them, make them feel safe. Then he gonna eat. You feel me? Real nigga shit. Don't worry, I'm right here with you. See, I ain't heard a little something. Gotta make sure Buddy eating. The dig big keyboard. Your name cool. Am I growing some braids? I'm gonna continue to grow my hair out. I'm not sure exactly the styles. I'm not sure the styles I'm gonna utilize with it yet, to be honest. I look like I show speed. Shit, run me up to 1 million subs plus. You feel me? Y'all just wait till we gonna figure it out in the next course of the next 2 months. You feel me? Because I just made a big move. My moving month, I spent 10K. This was my moving month. Now next month I'm not gonna spend as much, but I still got 2 rents to pay for. So I'm spending a little bit, but it's cool. Um, but the month after this month, is when it's just like back down to just one rent, and everything that's needed in the crib is gonna be had already. You feel me? Don't bite me. I'm not your food, nigga. I'm not your food, nigga. You know? So after that, then we gonna figure out the situation about how to make our Wi-Fi more stable when we outside. I'm gonna figure that out. It's gonna take like probably less than an hour for me to figure it out. Then I'm gonna get what it takes to make the Wi-Fi more stable when I'm outside. And we're gonna do some, we're gonna do a bit more with it. We're gonna do a little bit more with it. Definitely doing good. I hope you're doing well. What do I enjoy the most about the new crib is I'm able to share space with my girlfriend. Um and have a kitchen at the same time. Some twisties. Yeah, but buddy, you're not gonna be able to take me out. Remember that. But we're gonna see what we do with the hair though. Think we both lucky. I mean, we both are very lucky, very fortunate, very blessed. You know, I think we've both made commitments to to having an improving and better life. And when you make improve commitment to that, to having an improving and better life, the results tend to be good, you know? And hopefully I can be an example of that. Because I fear that not a lot of people know that. I really fear that not a lot of people know that. That making a commitment to having a bettering and improving life brings really good results. Really, really good results. We definitely appreciate and reciprocate the love. Much love to you as well, my friend. These ain't the treats. These is my nuts. So now we get ready to have lunch. Which, like I said before, this is gonna be a little bit of quinoa with some avocado, and I'll probably also have a raw oyster with it. You feel me? That's gonna be lunch. And I could make some more steak. I don't have chicken. I should have got some chicken yesterday. I'm gonna go to the grocery store again tomorrow. I was planning on going to Trader Joe's today, but I didn't make it. If I did, I would be enjoying some salmon with this too for lunch. But I didn't make it to Trader Joe's. Didn't make it. I just had some things to do. I had to wash clothes. Wash clothes. That was the priority today. All right, bad brother. I appreciate you. Remember, tomorrow is April, so we're gonna make a few more moderators. We're on the road to 1.2K, 1.5K. We just say we're on the road to 1.5K. No, I'm straight. We're on the road to 1.5K. The end of the month, it always be kind of slow. It's like a reset for the algorithm. April's gonna be lit. Last 3 months, we didn't improve the subscribers game from the month before, and I believe April will be no different. Just vibing, chilling, about to make some quinoa with some avocado and eat good. Probably eat a raw oyster too. What's good with you? What's giddy with you? Damn, I wish I had some salmon right now. I'm so fucking awesome. I should have just got that expensive ass salmon yesterday, just for a one time. That's what I should have done. But I ain't tripping. See, I be trying to throw together a complete nutritional profile day in and day out. Only problem I've been having lately, it's not really a problem, but lately I've been wanking a lot, y'all. Gotta expose myself, man. Gotta be honest, I've been wanking. Not overly, just once a day. But going forward, it's no more wanking. You know what I'm saying? No more wanking. I'm no longer a wanker. Today was my last time. And I want y'all to know that so y'all can hold me accountable. Feel me? I'm not finna use the internet as a place where I act like something I'm not and forget that I got shit to work on. It's a beautiful time to be alive and the time to be alive and beautiful. Y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day. It's your boy Tones is concerned, touching lives around the world, motivated and inspiring. We still got work to do and we gonna do it. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a great one. I'm out.